What's up, guys? Chef Riding Free. I have a very important thing that I want to talk about today. Something a little bit different, but definitely motorcycle related. So we're going to get into that. But if you're new to this channel, I have worked public safety for 28 years. Definitely an American patriot, support our military and first responders. That's what this channel is about. Motorcycle related content and being thankful for those who are out serving to protect us or have given their lives to protect us. Which brings me into the point of today's video. So, being in retired public safety, I still follow a lot of public safety forums and things on social media, and I came across an article posted on a law enforcement Facebook post, and it actually said that there are places in the United States where people want to stop the police from enforcing traffic laws. Now, to the liberal folks that are out there, they'll be like, yes, people don't need to get in trouble for little things, and I agree. There are some things that you can just let go of. Obviously, working in law enforcement prior to, I had to pick and choose what it is that I wanted to enforce and how I wanted to enforce that. However, from a motorcycling standpoint, I think this is a monstrously bad idea, and I'll explain. So, in this article, they were talking about, still needing to enforce a lot of things, but not enforcing smaller things like not using your turn signal, not stopping at a stop sign, or having a cracked windshield. Now, those specific things are a concern to me. And other motorists being on the road, you know how people drive to begin with, especially where I live in the metro Atlanta area. People drive like complete idiots all the time. So, if you don't want to enforce small things, that's going to create a safety problem for us, strictly in my opinion. Everybody else can have theirs, but mine is, it's a definite safety concern. And I'll tell you why. If you do not enforce people using a turn signal, how many motorcyclists out there have been hit, hurt, injured, killed because people don't signal their intent to where they're going? How many times have you been on the road and somebody not used a turn signal and something bad happened? So I don't see that as a good idea. The turn signal is obviously there for a reason. I know some people think it is an option on their vehicle, however, it is not. But the turn signal is there to signal your intent on where you're gonna go. And that's important. We need to know where cars are gonna turn, or if they're changing lanes. I mean, if that's the case, why even have turn signals or brake lights on a vehicle if there's no intent to be made? So it's not gonna keep us safe with people not using their turn signal and having no consequence for it. Not stopping at a stop sign, huge issue. How many people on motorcycles have been hurt, injured, or killed because people are not stopping properly at a stop? Recently, there was a motorcycle crash here in my local area from a customer of ours at the shop who was tragically killed because somebody didn't stop at a stop sign and just rolled it and pulled out. That is a big concern. It puts us in great danger with traveling out on the road and people not stopping. And the cracked windshield. Now, these seem like minor infractions to the normal public out there, but a cracked windshield, really? Come on. What are you looking through when you're driving your vehicle? The windshield. If it's cracked and alters your view in any way, shape, or form, that's bad. That's super bad. It's going to put people at risk of getting hurt because you can't see. So there's got to be some kind of limitation to what people are talking about. And for those not to be enforced and not have a consequence, it's kind of like anything else out there. mean, let's not discipline our children when they misbehave. Let's not correct people's behavior when they go kill people or take people's things. And I know traffic and murder are completely different ends of the spectrum, but the commonality is there is a consequence to the action. And that is the important part to this conversation. So, if you are in an area where this may be going on, or the talk may be going on, this is definitely a time where our voice needs to be heard as people out there riding on motorcycles, putting us at a greater risk. When people are out in cars, they have metal around them, you have more protection. But I think this stupid idea, and I'll just put it out there, and if that offends you, too bad. That's my channel. I get to put out what I want. So if people are going to be stupid and come up with stupid ideas, then we need to let them know those are stupid ideas and why. I'm not one of those people that likes to be out making waves and creating drama. I like to live, a drama-free life as much as possible. But this is definitely something that, like I said, is a great concern. If we're not going to do anything about it and people are just going to do it and get away with it, what happens to us when we're out riding? I think this limits our freedoms to being motorcyclists and being out riding and having the ability to be free, which is part of why we enjoy riding. And now we're just going to have to be even more vigilant, because those things aren't going to be monitored and corrected. Like I said, my opinion, you may not agree with it, you may see a different point of view. If you do, put a comment down below. I welcome the conversation. I'm not just being limited from a law enforcement perspective. That's not even being taken into consideration. I'm literally looking at the I love riding my motorcycle circumstance to this conversation. But please leave a comment, put your opinion down below. It doesn't matter what it is, just put it down below, stimulate some conversation. I just wanted to definitely talk about that. I thought it was interesting, and it definitely will affect what it is we do. I mean, if this stuff ends up going through, think about how times have changed in the world since, the 1950s, and what was on TV and what people, see as normal and not normal. I mean, when I was growing up, you couldn't drink alcohol on TV, public TV. That was like a no-no. And, sexual content just wasn't a thing. And today is a completely different circumstance. So, if we allow our lawmakers to permit such moronic ideas, where does that stop? And that is an even deeper part of that thought that I have is, where does it stop? If we allow this to end up happening and it's just a little change, where does it end? I don't know, just something to think about. Thought it was interesting. It definitely affects us in the motorcycle world, so I figured I would bring it up. Nice, easy, short video for today's vlog, but I wanted to put that out there, get some opinions and some feedback. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking completely wrong or being obtuse in my thought process, but just wanted to get your all's opinion. Like I said, put it down below. If you're a returning viewer, I super appreciate you coming back and hanging out. If you're a new viewer, I hope you enjoy this video and the content of this channel. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We have a lot more great content that is motorcycle related coming out. Until next time, guys, ride safe, enjoy what you're doing, and have fun. And don't forget to be thankful for those who are out there serving or have served and allow us to be riding free. Until next time, we'll catch you later.